Hey everyone. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cleaning the mass airflow sensor on my Mazda CX5. The engine is running really rough. I changed all the spark plugs recently. My son and I did that, and then a few years back I actually had to replace two of the coils on it. I'm thinking the other two coils now need to be replaced, but those are 120 bucks a piece at least. That's the cheap ones. So I would like to eliminate other possibilities before I dive into that. So it's if I have to do it, I have to do it. But obviously that's the more expensive fix currently. So what I'm going to do first is clean the mass airflow sensor. Now, interestingly, never heard of this before, but these things apparently have their own specific cleaner that you have to get, which is interesting. I guess it's a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it out, clean it off really good with this. It's a delicate electronic sensor. So we're going to pop it out and get it cleaned up with this. Let it dry out completely, and then we're going to pop it back in there and see if that makes any improvement on the way that this vehicle is currently running. So let's jump into it. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to clean up around here a little bit, because I don't want any dirt or anything to fall down in here as I'm actually cleaning this. So I got a little bit of soapy water, and I'm just going to kind of wipe around it, make sure that there's no loose dirt that's going to fall down in there while I've got this apart. The actual removal and cleaning is it's not a difficult job. It's going to take me a little bit longer because I'm recording it, but doesn't take long. I'm going to put some gloves on just to keep my hands from getting so dirty. Then you're going to need just a regular old Phillips screwdriver. No fancy tools are necessary. Alright, so we're just pop out these two screws. Don't lose them. That would be a bad day. And this should just pop out like so. And then this little, I'll probably do this first. This little clip should just pop out. Push down on it. Got a little tab right there. Just be able to push down, and is it push down or pull up? Push down. Definitely push down. And that should pop out. So now you've got your sensor here. That little piece is the sensing part, and that's what we're going to be cleaning right now. Alright, so I put some shop towels down, and I got my sensor right here, and just gonna take my cleaner and apply a liberal coating around there. Now this should evaporate very quickly, so you're just gonna spray it on. There, I'm going to spray it in here. Little opening, this opening. Then I'm just going to let it sit there and dry out. Again, it should be a very quick drying process. Make sure even the inside of it is dry. Now, I'm not going to bang this on anything. It's a delicate sensor or whatever, but it does sit right next to an engine that has, vibration. The car bounces around, so it's not going to just fall apart because it gets because it gets bumped a little bit. But I can't, I don't see any difference between before and after, but hopefully that's enough to where it's gonna to where it'll be able to sense the air like it's supposed to, the airflow. You do want it to be completely dry though. That spray is very flammable, so you don't want to send that spray into the engine. But it should dry very, very quickly. That seems dry. All right, so then once it's dry, we're just gonna do the reverse. I'm gonna slide it down before I put this on. That should click into place. That should seat down in there really well. Your screws. It looks like these are maybe just going into plastic, so make sure they're not cross-threaded as you're putting them back in there. And I'm just going to get them in before I start really, tightening them to their last tightness, and you don't want to over-tighten them. Just get them snug. And now we're going to crank it up and see if that made any difference. So I'm not sure how well you could hear that or see that, but it's not any better. So what I'll have to do is buy some new coils for it and see if replacing a couple of the coils will help. I've got my OBS code reader. So far it's just said multiple random misfires. It's not telling me a specific valve that's having issues. Like I said, I just replaced all the spark plugs and I replaced a couple of the coils a few years back. So I'm hoping that I just have to buy, 2 coils, but with it not registering that it's one specific valve, I'm kind of worried that I may have to replace the computer, which would be more than I want to spend. So yeah, we'll just keep hacking away at it and see what I can come up with. Thanks for watching. Sorry for no resolution on this, but I appreciate you watching. If you want to see the rest of the story, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, just the process of cleaning that sensor, leave me a like down below. Leave me a comment if you have any ideas that may help me get this figured out. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.